Hi, Amy. Hi, White Fawn. I am painting some ranunculus flowers with my new paints. They are made from plants. So all the colors that you see in that palette are handmade. I'm going to try to stick only to these colors, just because I'm trying them out for the first time. So this is how I start off my ranunculus flowers. A bit of green, very similar to how I paint my roses. Lots of small C strokes. And I'm going to take this orange color and overlap some of that, broadening out those C strokes. Well, thank you for following me. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to venture into the berry. I think I want to go for some like eucalyptus colors. So maybe a blend and the green together would look really good. And that is my dog. I thought it's a great time to be playing. Sorry about that. Thanks, Harmony Angel, for the follow. Now I'm going to connect all of this with a stem. Now comes the tricky part where I'm going to try and get this a little bit more cohesive. Adding a bit more eucalyptus in between. This time stem first. Thanks, Catwoman, for the follow. I appreciate that. All right. Now for another sprig in the center. Oh, thank you. I've been practicing with watercolors for about 3 years now. It'll be 3 years at the end of July. And I've fallen in love with handmade watercolors since then. I started with Winsor & Newton, and now I'm absolutely obsessed with the range of beautiful colors that handmade colors can give you. Thanks, Jess, for the follow. All right. Give this one maybe a slightly different feel. A little bit more on the blue side. Just some different shapes in there. Used to draw and watercolor. I love watercolor and ink as well. I don't do enough of that, but I've never been formally trained or anything like that. I've never taken any lessons. Just self-taught. Oh, you make memorial keepsake teddy bears. That's wonderful. That is really sweet. Right, since I only have 2 of these ranunculus flowers, I want to add a little bit of this bark color just to fill in the little spaces that I've got. And that way I can include all of the colors. So I'll make these really tiny little flowers. And make sure that I get some height out of them as well. Catwoman, that is very touching. I love that. Let's add some over here. Oh, Red Panda, thank you. Okay, let's add some in here. And maybe a few sort of in the wind where you're not seeing all the petals. Herbie, can you paint raccoons holding the Nickelodeon logo? I don't paint too many animals. I've painted birds. I could try, but I don't know if that would come out too good, but I'm not afraid of trying. All right, maybe a little bit down here as well. I don't want to overwhelm the piece. Cuffs Cat, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Alright, I'm going to use this bloom color and lightly connect them. Just so it looks like a little wildflower in the background. I don't normally spend so much time painting one piece. It's what I love about playing with a new palette. Thank you, Molly, for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you, Laura. And you're seeing exactly how I paint. No plan whatsoever. Some parts kind of adjusting on the fly. Antal, thank you for the follow. Indigo Studio, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the likes. Thanks for watching as I paint with these new watercolors from Boulder Colors. All these colors are made from hawthorn, so the different parts of that plant. They are handmade. Okay, still have to connect those two. That's something I've done before. Left florals without connecting them with stems. Okay, let's just get that down there. And just fade that into the background. All right. Now I'm kind of taking a look, seeing if I want to add anything for balance, anything that I don't quite like. I think it's pretty cute for a quick little sketch. I might want to add some of this orange color to the centers. Sure, I'll show you the cover of this. I got this paper on Amazon. It's not 100% cotton, but it does have a pretty nice texture on it. I enjoy painting on it. And get some really nice color blends. Okay. Right. Thank you, Molly. So as for the paper, got this. Let's see, there's 20 sheets. I have it on my Amazon cart ready to get a new pad of it. It's probably like $12 US dollars, something like that. 140 pound, 300 GSM. And you can see there is a nice texture to it. All right. So once again, the colors. Do you like this paper better than Arches? Oh, no comparison really to Arches. Arches is much better quality, but this paper, this bow hung paper, I painted this yesterday. This paper I'd say is on par with Arches and is much more affordable. So the colors I was using, Boulder Colors. These little quarter pan sets, they're still available if you're interested in them. Handmade paints. And the brush was a Princeton 4. usually don't use such a small brush, but I did it for my painting yesterday, so I just had it handy. Does anybody else have any questions before I end the live? Thanks for joining, Molly. I really appreciate that. Glad to meet you here too. All right, bye everyone. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday.